What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my weekly reads and feels, my weekly book talk, where I talk about books, about the books that I read this past week. And let me tell you that I read it's like 1.5. I started this one last week and I barely finished it yesterday. It took me like 6 days to read, and I started this one last night. This one was good. It was cute. I really liked it. It's very different than the stuff that I normally read. It's a different type of romance because there was murder and stuff like that. I was just like, what is this? But it was very interesting. The only thing is, when I take more than 3-4 days max reading a book, I get kind of bored. I'm just like, I'm trying to get to the next book. Like, I'm trying to start reading a new book. It was interesting, but it's because I just had so much stuff going on. There was a lot of stuff that I was doing. I just didn't get the chance to read as much as I wanted to. I would read in the morning and at night, but I wouldn't read throughout the day. So that's why it took me a little bit longer to read. I was just like, dude, I'm trying to get to the next book. Like, I'm trying to finish this one. That was my thing. I'm trying to finish this one. I'm trying to finish it. So then I feel like I don't really enjoy the book like that, but I tried to, because it was interesting. Dude, the ending started getting my attention again. It was so cute. It was just very different. I liked their vibes, how they were like very gothic-y. I mean, I wouldn't even say gothic-y, but they were really into death. No, dude. And after, there was this one thing too where I thought my dude was literally going to die. And I said, dude, it's over for me. Like, it's going to be a sad ending. I don't want it to be a sad ending. But then the whole thing that happens, dude, it was just like, really? It had me laughing. It was just crazy, dude. And the whole thing with his aunt, what really happened, who he really is, who his real father is. I was just shook, dude. But the ending started getting my attention again. I was like, dude, what is happening? It was so funny. And the little girl, I just loved it, dude, how they just kind of became a family. It was honestly really cute. I didn't take hella days reading it because it was boring. It was just because I didn't get the chance to read as much as I wanted to. But dude, there was just so much I was doing. There was editing, and sometimes it happens. Sometimes there's books that are just boring and I'm not that into and I'm not vibing with, where I take hella days. But sometimes life just happens and there's these other things that I have to do, but I still try to get some reading in each day. No matter what, I'm trying to read in the morning and at night. In the morning, I have my 30 minutes of reading, 30 or 45. At night, even if it's just 5 minutes, dude, I need to read a little something, but throughout the day, that's when it's like, because sometimes you do spend a whole day reading, sometimes you don't. But this one was cute. This one was very different than the romances I usually read. And at first I was like, dude, what is going on? Like, are they really murderers? Maybe they would start killing people together. I just had no idea, dude. It was very interesting because you didn't know how it was gonna go about. I'm like, are they really serial killers? Like, what to know? And then there was Cynthia, because it didn't say it was or it wasn't. I don't know. I thought she was the paper pusher. I feel like there was something with her, but it didn't really go too much into detail or say yes or no. I'm over here realizing that I showed you guys the wrong book. Let me go get it. Give me a second. It's because, dude, the covers are kind of the same. They're not the same, but it's black and they both have the plasticky thingy. So, my bad. I showed you guys the wrong book. No One Will Miss Her. You guys, I'm so excited to read this one. It's a thriller, and let me tell you, that has my attention. I'm just like, I don't know what's really going to happen, because we know that she was murdered, but we don't know who murdered her. There's like different chapters. There's a chapter of Lizzie where she's talking to us about her past, about her life. I feel like she is going to tell us what happened, or I don't know, maybe the other section is, because the other section, the cops dealing with everything, and this detective, the sheriffs, the people in town. But then there's this other chapter that's based in the city, because there's the lake, everything that's happening, that's going down, they're trying to investigate the murder. And then there's Lizzie's chapters, and then there's the chapters in the city where it's a couple who I think murdered Lizzie. That's how they're saying it, because they're talking about, her husband's like, the way that she was looking at me and the murder and everything. It sounds like they murdered her. So I'm like, I mean, they didn't give it to us this quickly. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to learn more about Lizzie, because the people in town have this image of her, the way that they're talking about her and who she was, but I don't think she was really like that. It kind of makes me think, and it is talking about it where people aren't really going to miss her just because they didn't really like her. It says how they thought she was trash. She says to how people didn't understand her. So there's something. I am feeling something. I am vibing with it. But I don't think she was nice either. wonder, maybe there was this secret about her. Who knows? Her and her husband, I'm very interested in that, and what happened to her husband, because I feel like they also murdered him. They're thinking that the husband did it and that he ran off, but I'm thinking that they also murdered him. Who knows? But this has my attention and I just want to keep reading. Yo, I'm over here playing investigator with this one too. I'm very interested in this one. Let me know if you have read this one. I feel like this one's just gonna fuck with me. It's going one way and then I feel like it's just gonna be this other way, and then things are gonna come up, things are gonna happen. I feel like it's gonna really fuck with me, so I'm really excited to continue reading this one, and we will see what books I read next week. Actually, I have one that I'm for sure reading next week, and then I don't know what else. I'm gonna have to go to the library again. You guys, I'm trying to read 3 books this week because that's what happens when I only read a few, like I did this week, one, and I started the second one. I'm just like, I need to read more. No, actually, I got more books. I'm looking at them right now. I already went to the library just in case. It's because I took longer, so I thought I would have started on that stack already this week. But I have those and I'm really excited for those. Well, you guys, these books, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of feels this week. Okay, this one's gonna have me feeling some type of way. It has me feeling like a detective already, so I'm excited for next week's reads and feels. There's one that I'm very excited for, and hopefully it's really cute. It's a romance, and hopefully I love it because I've been wanting to read it. But yeah, I mean, these are the books that I read. This was this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys have read these books already. What did you guys think about them? Comment down below what books you read this week. How many books did you read this week? And even if you didn't finish a book, you guys, it's okay. You know, there's never this competition. I'm not going to lie. I was like, I'm trying to read more books, you know, for you guys too, just to talk to you guys about them. But I'm like, hey, like, no pressure. There's no pressure. If other people read a book every day, that's fine, you know. And there's other people too that read 2-3 books at the same time. I can't do that. Honestly, I don't know how people do that. Do you do that? I can't do that. I need to focus on one and get the full feels of one. Even if I don't like it, you guys, I have to finish it. I mean, I get them from the library, so it's not like I have them the whole time. I only have them for a while, and I feel like that's also a thing where I get them from the library, like I already got it. I should read all of it, you know, even if I don't like it. I don't know, that's just me. If you take 2 weeks, a whole month reading a book, that's okay. I love reading. I love reading books. I be having the time. Sometimes I don't have the time because there's other things, and that is okay. And sometimes I'm like, dude, what the fuck? But it's okay. Don't forget to like this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on social media, on all of my social media accounts. I leave a link down in the description box below. My book talk, my bookstagram, everything. All this talks books. Go follow me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and stay tuned for next week's reads and feels. Peace.